This video is going to show you how to create buyer and seller templates inside of ZipForms. Now, one of the best things that this system has to offer is the ability to kind of streamline your workflow. And so if you're working with a buyer, for example, let's say buyer test, residential, and then down here, you can go to templates, okay? And in this case, I would say single family and condo buyer forms. This is just a name that I created. So I select that, save, and within this new transaction file that I've created, it automatically adds these documents. So these are documents that I've decided are useful to have in the system, so I don't have to search for them in the all forms section here. And another neat feature is that I've already pre-filled some of this. So I've actually pre-filled my name and license number. These are things that I always have to look up, basically. So having this all pre-filled just saves time. It also ensures that everything's getting filled out properly. I selected the buyer section, so the correct buyer sections are pre-filled. All right, so what I'm going to do is show you how to create this template and apply it to a folder. Okay, so we go up here to templates. You can see that I have a few selected, okay, or a few created. We're going to create a new one, and let's just call this new purchase offer. Okay, so we'll say new offer test. You don't really have to select any of these, but in fact I probably wouldn't. However, since I've already clicked on it, we'll just leave it as is. You can collect it to automatically apply. I probably wouldn't do that. I would instead just click save. And this is where it's going to allow us to add documents. Now you can add PDF documents if you wanted at this point. So if if there's a document that we have which is PDF that you use over and over, you might decide to add that here. But one thing that we are always adding is agency stuff. Let's just say agency disclosure. Let's select lead paint. And when we're setting up your template library, we can go through this together, but in case you'd like to modify it. So this is a lead paint form. You can see that some of these fields are fields that you can edit. The only one that you would want to edit on this ever is your name. All right. Everything else is going to be circumstantial, but you'll see that that is edited, and then you can save. You can do offer. Let's say when you're writing your offers, you like to always do the same thing with every offer. For example, the check. It's always going to be the way that the offer is written. People don't use cash for deposits. Let's say that your purchase and sale is 3 p.m. I always select 3 p.m. on whatever the Thursday is, just so that you have Friday to make it up, but you wouldn't necessarily know what the date is. So I'm going to delete that. But you might know that you want to use Thursday at 3 p.m. for all of your purchase and sales. And then down here you could just put C addendum. Okay. Then you might add to this later, which is fine, but now you have just a few basic elements. Click Save. Agency disclosure. This is really the time saver in my opinion, but we're going to click on Buyer's Agent, Designated Buyer. In my case, I'm a broker, but you most cases do salesperson. You'll do the dates when you sign it. Oops. Okay, so that's pre-filled, and put Hughes Residential, and I just have to just grab our license number. Now, you never have to do that again. Click Save, and you have your template. So these are the 3 forms in our template. If we go back to Transactions, back into Buyer Test, we look at what documents are here. Once documents are in a folder, you can also, I believe you can delete them too. Yep. Select all and delete. Okay. Now that all of the documents have been deleted, I'm going to apply that template. New offer test, apply. It's automatically going to drop in those documents. And when we open this up, you can see that agency, license, everything's already taken care of for me. It's a little thing, but it makes a big difference when you are trying to move things along quickly. The other benefit to having these templates set up is that you don't have to fish around and try to remember all of the documents that you need. You apply the template, you see exactly what's there, see which documents are appropriate for the particular transaction, and get them off to the buyer to sign.